icLAAo. I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. Today is Sunday, June 28th, 2027. Day 179 of the 100 push-up, 100 squat progressive challenge for a year. We're finishing off the month of June. Only a few days left with 150 push-up, 150 squat every single day for this month. And then we're starting July, 160 push-up, 160 squat every single day for the month of July. Let's go.
Saturday night silence, piercing the air like a banshee's wail. LAPD dispatch barely glances up another false alarm from the warehouse that cries wolf weekly. But high above, on a neighboring rooftop, 6 figures in black tactical gear watch through military-grade night vision scopes. The facility glows green in their enhanced vision, every detail sharp, every weakness exposed. They've been studying this building for months, mapping every camera angle, every blind spot, every flaw in what should be impenetrable security. The team leader adjusts his scope, focusing on the roof access point they identified weeks ago. This is it, he whispers into his throat mic. Final confirmation, everyone in position. Responses crackle through encrypted channels. Overwatch ready, entry team standing by, extraction vehicles deployed. They move with the precision of a Swiss watch, each man knowing his role, each step rehearsed until it became muscle memory. 4:30 a.m. Easter Sunday. The assault begins. The lead man produces a plasma torch, industrial-grade equipment that cuts through steel like butter. He ignites the device, and blue-white fire erupts from the tip. Sparks cascade into the darkness, below like deadly fireworks. The metal begins to glow, cherry red, then white hot, as the torch carves a perfect circle, 3 feet in diameter. The cut is surgical, precise, measured to the millimeter. They've calculated the exact size needed for human passage, while avoiding structural supports that might trigger vibration sensors. The roof section falls inward, landing on foam padding they placed hours earlier, muffling any sound that might have cellular disruption that created a bubble of silence around the facility. Someone had brought military-grade electronic warfare equipment to a cash heist. Meanwhile, across the city, the crew faces the most dangerous part of their operation, laundering $30 million in stolen cash. Safe houses scattered throughout Los Angeles, each containing portions of the take money counting machines that process bundles faster than human hands could ever manage. They understand they have weeks, maybe months, before federal task forces make the city too hot to operate. But $30 million opens doors, creates opportunities, buys silence from people who specialize in cleaning dirty money. The cash flows into multiple channels, some disappearing into real estate transactions, legitimate businesses that can absorb large cash infusions without triggering federal reporting requirements. Other portions vanish into offshore banking systems, cryptocurrency exchanges, precious metals, dealers, anything that converts stolen bills into untraceable assets. The money laundering operation rivals the heist itself in complexity. Shell companies in Delaware, banks in the Cayman Islands, cryptocurrency wallets that exist only in cyberspace. They're not just spending the money, they're erasing its criminal origins, transforming stolen cash into legitimate wealth through financial alchemy that would impress Wall Street. The FBI investigation grows exponentially. Special Agent Davis leads a task force that eventually includes 200 agents.
I mean, Gus operates on another level entirely, running an infrastructure so massive that local law enforcement can't comprehend. He manages an operation backed by international logistics, an industrial supply chain, and a sprawling network of covert real estate. But you might be wondering, what does it cost to actually run a corporate drug empire of this scale in real life? And how much does Gus profit from it? Well, you and I, my friend, we are going to calculate the expenses as Gus's chief financial officer. Yes, I just got the job. We're anchoring all of our math in the mid-2000s to the 2008 timeline, pricing out his fast food franchise, his secret real estate portfolio, his custom smuggling fleet, and his private army to see the true cost and the final return on investment of his empire. Starting with Phase 1, the corporate empire, restaurants and distribution. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Phase 1. Now, before Gus can move a single ounce of product, he needs the ultimate cover. And for that, he built a legitimate regional fast food empire. And the food looks really delicious. Building a full 15 fast food restaurants, guys, that is an unbelievable capital investment. We aren't just talking about buying a few deep fryers and some plastic booths. We're talking about acquiring prime commercial real estate in high-traffic areas across New Mexico and the surrounding states. Then you have to construct. But that was just the baseline. After those first 3 months, Walt renegotiates an astronomical $15 million a year, which he splits with Jesse Pinkman. Now, assuming things didn't go completely south and they finished a full year of cooking under that massive contract, Gus would have dropped $15 million in cold hard cash just on the payroll for his cuts. He treated his chemists like high-end corporate assets because their product was the only reason his massive supply chain existed. Let's take a look at our Phase 4 costs tally, all right? Lavendarium Brillante at the Superlab, $12,700,000. The chemist's payroll, $15 million, bringing our Phase 4 total, guys, to, wait for it, $27,700,000. Phase 5, the muscle, cartel tributes, and laundering. Hello, you've made it to Phase 5. Isn't that so great? But a drug empire is only as strong as the people protecting it. Gus doesn't rely on random street thugs. He built a disciplined private army to guard his supply chain, to silence threats and maintain absolute control over the Southwest. At the top of that command structure is Mike Ehrmantraut. Mike is a former Philadelphia police officer turned corporate fixer. He handles the intensive background checks on every single employee, runs the tactical operations, and ensures that there are zero loose ends when things go wrong. A man with Mike's specific skill set, running head of security for a multi-million-dollar syndicate, is paid an absolute fortune. And we know this because the